Christine Tyson.
And what's good? It's your boy, Shawn F. Smith. What's good, y'all?
And we're the Industry Standard. Thank you guys for joining us for our part 2. We came back. We had a long hiatus for personal reasons. And
what personal reasons?
That's why they're personal.
We
took a personal vacation.
Was pregnant again. And she didn't know who the father was.
You want to stop with this pregnant and abortion?
She aborted it at the MCU.
You need to stop. You need to stop. Anyway, you know, we had so many topics that we wanted to talk about that we could not fit it into one show. And I'm having a wardrobe malfunction here, so y'all just gonna have to excuse me, because you know we over here we do things live. Anyway.
Why you look at me and say anyway like that though?
Over our break.
What happened?
Something really took New York by storm.
That bitch
literally.
Sandy. That bitch Sandy.
Okay? Sandy came out in full effect. Now, first of all, there was all this hype about Sandy coming. And people didn't really take it too seriously.
Because this is no rain. I didn't see no rain.
This is New York. Who cares, right?
Right, yo.
But when Sandy, it was windy as a mother.
Let me tell you something. I ain't see no rain. My lights went out. I went downstairs, my flip-flops, started cursing everybody out in the building. They said, look out the door. I looked out the door. All the water was coming. I said, oh, shit, we got to evacuate.
It's not funny, but
guess what? I can't swim above nothing above my neck.
People talk so much crap about the Bronx. You know, I live in the Bronx. I'm a Bronx.
And y'all ain't get nothing.
Born
and that's unfair. That's unfair.
I mean, we had a couple of trees come down normally, you know, but it wasn't anything, you know, treacherous like in Queens.
Yo, you
and
see
Long Island.
Did you see how they look like?
Brooklyn.
Did you see they look the boardwalk?
Staten Island.
Did you see the boardwalk? And they still ain't got no lights and stuff.
Jersey Shore. There is no more Jersey Shore.
No more Jersey. Well, they need to cancel that show anyway.
This was New York. New York was underground. Yo. I mean, but the crazy thing is, in the film 2012, they said New York was gonna flood.
Well, why? Somebody predicted that?
It was a movie, dummy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They said, you know, LA would have earthquakes and New York would be taken over by water. And
that dirty ass water too.
And you know, I don't mean to put my age out there, but you know, in all my 32 years of living.
You only 32?
I know.
You still look good. You look 22.
Thank you. Anyway, moving on. I've never seen anything like this in my 32 years of living.
I have a lot of friends that got affected by it. I actually had to evacuate because I'm in zone A, I
mean, seriously, the trains were completely flooded.
Did you
like
feel?
You couldn't even
walk
helpless? Into the train. I didn't feel helpless.
I felt helpless because I realized where I live at, I was unprepared. I ain't have no sex candles. I ain't have nothing.
Okay, wait a minute. Anyway, all I got was a little bit of rain. My power didn't go out. It flickered just a little bit. It was
my
really
power went out the first day.
Glory be to God. You know, thanks and glory be to God, because I don't know what would have happened. You know, I live on the 11th floor. Windows probably would have been busted out. You know, I mean, when the earthquake came, I felt that.
I didn't feel that.
You didn't feel it, but I felt it.
Christine, Lower Manhattan, I couldn't even see nothing. Nothing.
And people are saying that this is what helped
and my
Obama win.
My chicken spoiled everything in the refrigerator.
Well, you know what? Shut up.
And then FEMA won't give me no money for no food stamps.
But I mean, you are not in the. You're not a detrimental.
No, yes, I was.
What damage? What damage?
The chicken. Listen, I left the chicken in there for 3 days, and I came back.
I'll buy you a chicken.
No. Listen, it was bloody. Like somebody had their period in my refrigerator.
Don't you got enough chickens around you to pick from? Just pluck one.
Oh.
I'm just saying, just pluck one.
I'm sitting next to a bird
right now. You know what? You need to shut up.
I'm sitting next to a bird with glitter the good with
shoes. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. But, you know, I do want to give out my condolences to the people who lost their lives. I mean, people lost their lives.
Yeah, because my boy's car went rolling past him.
I mean, Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore.
It was an old car.
It tore up the boardwalk. So, you know, now,
but no beach house for me. They need to cancel that show anyway.
It is canceled.
Oh.
No beach houses
for me. Never coming back, huh?
Sandy taught me a valuable lesson. I don't want to live in Lower Manhattan. Get your life. I'm good. Up in the Bronx.
Ain't nothing wrong with Lower Manhattan.
The beach and the water and the rivers and all.
Listen, but I ain't getting no beach house. Y'all keep your beach houses.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, I'm off that. But Sandy, that bitch was crazy.
They said the complete Long Island was just done.
That bitch is crazy.
I mean,
and people still ain't got no lights.
Still ain't. I mean, it's literally weeks, you know, after.
Nah.
And I mean, look at this. The boardwalk just. I mean, it looks.
I ain't going to the beach no more either.
It looked like Hurricane Katrina.
What we gonna have next? A typhoon?
And then New Orleans what do you call them, New Orleanians or whatever, are saying, New Yorkers, y'all better not compare Sandy to Katrina.
We can't because we're not the most illiterate state in the United States of America.
First of all, New Orleans or New Orleans,
everybody
however you pronounce it, the reality is this. Obama came and he said it's a national disaster.
And Bush didn't come to y'all. Y'all shit is still underwater right now.
All right, now you're being
everybody's
petty.
still missing one tooth.
Now you're being petty. Now you're being petty, Shawn Anthony Smith.
Everybody's still missing one tooth.
Stop. Okay, moving on. So, I just want everybody to really
say a prayer.
Just say a prayer and just be mindful.
You ain't donate your $10?
If you can donate. If you have stuff that you need stuff, please, please bring it to your nearest police station, FEMA. Go on their website. Anything that you can donate and help out.
Do you really think
just do so?
Christine, I shouldn't have got my food stamps from FEMA.
No, hell to the no. You don't need no damn food stamps. I mean, are you?
I'm an American citizen, Christine.
Goodbye.
I was affected. My cable was out. My lights was out. I had to evacuate and go to my mother's house, and you know how hell of a that going there, baby.
So, Colorado and Washington State decided that they're tired of these drug laws. They're tired. They're tired of incarcerating people for petty drug crimes. So what did they up and do? They legalized marijuana.
Really? No, Mike, you got a match? Mike, you got a match, kid?
First of all,
how you gonna pass this to me? No match, man.
First of all, I said Colorado and Washington.
I was born in Colorado.
You know what? I'm done with you. You can now recreationally smoke, purchase
so you mean to tell me
small amounts of marijuana. For Colorado and Washington residents. Also,
I could be on the street just like, lit up.
Just like incident, it's very legal.
So that's gonna be the next vacation spot.
It's very legal. Everybody gonna go to Colorado Springs?
Yes, I'm going there.
Then, if you're a visitor, you're free too. You're free to smoke whatever you want to smoke.
Because I only smoke it for medicinal reasons right now.
And if you're traveling from another country and you have weed, and
you can bring on the plane.
Yes.
If you say you're going to Colorado. Say, what if you're coming back from Colorado?
No.
Oh man, they always gotta catch us, cause that would be some real shit.
But my thing is this: what are we gonna legalize next? Cocaine?
Nah, that bet's nah.
I mean, heroin. I mean, crack.
People still do crack.
I mean,
people still do crack.
Yeah, people do crack all the time.
Yo, if you a crackhead, you just the lowest of all lowness.
I mean, Keisha Cole's mother just came out of rehab.
Cause that bitch crazy, but but I love Frankie. Man down. Yo.
Yeah, I mean, your girl Lindsay Lohan. She on crack.
Excuse me. We're not going to talk about Lindsay.
She on crack.
Guys, think about J-Ho.
But what's going to be next? We're going to legalize bestiality? I mean, that's what with
the horses and
this doctor that came to preach at my church on lesson. That's what he said. It's gonna be pornography, pedophilia. Everything's gonna be legal. Anything gonna go.
But you can't cut porn though, Christine.
I mean, do you want your 18-year-old walking around talk about? Don't tell me I can't smoke no weed. It's legal.
They do now. I got kids that tell me that now. My kids smoke. You stick it, pop some light up real quick.
They just, I mean, are we that thirsty for taxes? There's nothing else that we could tax.
All right, but
there's nothing else we can tax.
I salute them. I think it should be, we could agree to disagree. I think it should be legal, but I think they should do it in New York and New Jersey.
All right, well,
and Connecticut, tri-state area.
Well, also, there's something that went down also that I really, really want to talk about. Jessica Simpson's father and mother have filed. Jessica Simpson's mother has filed for divorce, and she's claiming that her husband is gay.
After all these years, she found out he was gay.
That he's gay.
So what made her realize that?
She came home she said that they went on vacation. They was having problems in their marriage for a little while. They went to Hawaii to try to kind of figure out if they was going to stay together or break up. So they decided to stay together. They went to Hawaii. They worked it out. They came back. And she said that as soon as he came back, he flew right to New York.
Okay.
And so she just started going through the house and whatnot and found some pictures of him and his little boyfriend. His boyfriend is like 23 years old. Okay? And
So all this time.
So then she hops on a plane
And goes to New York.
Goes to New York. And the people in the hotel he was staying at said that he was there with his boyfriend. And she, you know, questioned him and he admitted it. But he's now denying it to the media, but he admitted it to her. And she immediately went and filed for divorce. In New York. She didn't even wait till she got back to LA. She was like, I'm done. And she left. I mean, how do you spend... I mean, they was married for like over almost 30 years.
Well, that tells you because there's kids.
I mean, how do you marry someone for that long and not know that they gay?
But listen, but they make a lot of sense because those kids is crazy.
Okay, you can hide. But there's certain things I feel like you just can't hide in a marriage.
But listen.
I mean,
the first time
your sexual preference has got to be one of them.
The first time he strapped a dildo on her, she should have realized that.
You know what? I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Or she strapped the dildo on him?
No. Or the first time he flipped her over.
Thank you, because that is so ridiculous. Okay, but my thing is, and then this guy is a 23-year-old 21-year-old hot model.
He got a young thing, huh?
Yeah. He lost all his weight now. He's dressing metrosexual and he's a pastor. Before he used to dress, I mean, this has got to be killing Jessica Simpson. Like, I mean, what is up with our pastors? Why the hell are y'all turning into fruitcake?
Because they always been. Listen,
excuse my language, but I mean, if you're gay, you're gay. But when you start turning gay at 45, that's just a big old mess.
She should poison him.
You know, I'm done with you. Now you sound like Dexter. Now you sound like Dexter. I'm done with you.
After all these years, I make him drink some juice.
So you think
some no comeback juice.
So you think that she has the right to put him to death?
Yes. Sentence him to death.
So if your wife was a lesbian for 28 years...
I would ask her, I would try to see who her partner was, and then I would join in. It's different.
So if her partner looked like Ellen?
No. No. If she had Ellen's money, I'd consider it. But if she's some broke bitch, I'm punching her both in her face. She can't be no lesbian and be broke now.
Okay, so here's who I want to punch in the face.
Who?
Kelsey Grammer and his wife. They took their 3-month-old baby on Halloween to a party at the Playboy Mansion. 3-month-old baby sitting there. Look at the drink. Look at the drink. Look at look. Is she taking a smoke?
Was that the kids' drink?
Listen, I got another wardrobe malfunction.
Okay, so they took the okay, so what's the beef with that? They didn't have a babysitter.
That's what they said.
So I would tell them.
See, if he says he would have took the kid, you know it's wrong.
I mean, because I wouldn't pass up a chance to go to Playboy Mansion.
You know it's wrong. If
but I wouldn't
Anthony Smith say he would have took his kid, you know ACS need to get involved.
No, see, they could have had one of the Playboy bunnies watch the kid.
But the kid is in the midst of the party.
But what's wrong with the lady's nose, though?
All of those rooms in that mansion, we're talking about a mansion. You couldn't have, like, said, you know, Hugh Hef, I know you have a maid. Here's my baby. Go, you know, take the baby to 3 months. 3 months?
But she was breastfeeding.
I mean, what's going to be that kid claiming fame? What? At 3 months, I was in the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah.
So in it.
I mean,
like, that's the kid's claim to fame?
No, but Christine, you really find a problem with that?
I've been doing this since I was 3 months.
Okay,
what?
but you like, but
I've been doing this clubbing thing since I was 3 months.
I ain't got no baby. Look, see how it is?
What?
You do if you do, you don't, you don't. If they ain't have no babysitter, they took the kid to the Playboy Mansion. They covered his.
Stand your ass home.
She wanted to go party.
Okay, but all the money Kelsey Grammer got, you could have threw a Halloween party the next day when the sitter was available.
Not the Playboy Mansion.
I mean,
I would take my kid.
Y'all didn't have no aunts, no uncles. I mean, don't Kelsey Grammer got other kids?
They want to watch that little baby.
I mean,
they was at the they was at the Playboy Mansion too. The whole family was there, even his mother.
I want to know, the reality is, where's ACS?
They don't have ACS over there.
Oh, in LA?
No, it's just not in the Playboy Mansion.
Oh, not in Kelsey Grammer's life? Not in the Grammer's life? ACS don't exist?
Okay, but
I mean, this is a public display. There's pictures, ACS.
But like on some real mess. So they couldn't keep the baby, they couldn't find a babysitter?
That's what they said.
How could they not find a baby? They got money.
That's what I said.
They could have paid me. I would have watched the baby.
That's what I said.
I might have been trying to sneak in the Playboy Mansion with them, but I would have watched the baby.
I mean, you could have took the babysitter to the Playboy Mansion with you.
Yo, Kelsey, you pay me $300,000. I watch that baby.
They just want to take the baby to a Playboy Mansion.
That's what they want, to show their baby up at the Playboy Mansion.
That's crazy.
She should go to jail for that.
That is, they should.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they should. I mean, real talk.
I'm a call. Aren't you a mandated reporter too? I'm calling.
Okay, so this was a little upsetting when I heard this. Okay, And I know we're skipping over topics and everything like that, but Elmo.
Elmo's gay, yo.
Wait. Elmo's
gay.
is not gay.
The
voice
of Elmo is gay.
Of Elmo,
which makes Elmo gay.
Is homosexual. That is not.
How he going to deface Elmo by being gay?
No, that's not the issue though. That's not my issue. He's been Elmo for 28 years. He taught my kids. He's taught your kids and the world's kids. Okay, that's not my issue.
And he messed with kids.
My issue is this.
He's
being charged. He's being accused of sexual misconduct.
But why though?
16-year-old.
Why though, Christine?
Now, here's my thing. Okay, how old is he? He's 52 years old?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is a 30-year gap on him and this young man.
His little boo thing is 23. Says that their sexual relationship he admits that he did have a sexual relationship with this kid, and
the boy's 23 years old now.
But he says that the relationship did not start until they both was consenting adults.
Now what does that mean?
The kid is saying the relationship started when he was 16.
Which makes him a minor.
Okay, my thing is this. Kid, what do you want from him?
Because see, what happened is
what do you want from Kevin? What do you want from him?
The man probably say, "Yo, you too old now, shorty," because he's 23.
What do you want from Kevin? Because what are you getting out of saying I slept with Elmo when I was 16? The voice of Elmo, like what? What are you getting out of this? Mick Romney lost, so now you mad?
So was it a white boy? Is it a white boy? I hope so. Please don't let it be no little black boy. If anything, because we don't need no more black scandals.
This would have been a story if you were 17.
No, but
you're 23 now. Why are you bringing up old shit?
No, but
okay.
But listen,
I don't understand.
But then Elmo, the dude is taking like a leave of absence. Because why?
He's taking a leave of absence so that he can clear his name.
How you gonna clear your name? He had sex with the little boy.
He said that they had sex.
Okay, listen. They started
their relationship when they were both adults.
Yo.
But we already know Kevin was already an adult.
Excuse me. Elmo, and then he defaces Elmo now. I will never look at Elmo the same.
Really?
No. When he dancing around like that now, dancing Elmo?
But Elmo is a puppet.
Now Elmo's how you doing?
Elmo's a puppet. Elmo is a 4-year-old puppet.
I will never look, and I was going to buy the dancing thing.
Elmo's only 4 years old.
What's the dancing thing? What's the thing say?
Rock and roll Elmo?
Yeah, I wanted to get rock and roll Elmo.
Really?
And now, I will never look at Elmo the same.
Why you was getting rock and roll Elmo? You don't got no babies? What you was doing with rock and roll Elmo?
Excuse me.
No, what was you doing?
Yo.
No, what was you doing? You see what I'm saying?
Yo,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when I got my strippers over, I like to see them play with the Elmo.
You know what? I'm done with you. Everything goes back to the strip club.
But
I'm done with you.
So how he go? So you don't think that like Big like Big Bird? We know we know Big Bird is whatever. And then Bert and Ernie, we know they sleep together. But now poor Elmo.
My thing is this, which I don't understand. What you guys don't understand. No, what you guys don't understand is that 75% of the entertainment industry is gay.
No, but still, okay. So you're admitting that Elmo's gay now?
Okay, that's number one. So him being a gay man doing the voice of Elmo does not shock me. Does not surprise me. I'm sorry.
Would really do Elmo.
I mean, seriously, it's a voice of a kid. Like, no straight guys doing that. Straight guys are like trying to be athletes. Like, I mean, then again, listen, don't even get me started. 75% of the people in entertainment is gay. So that's not the issue. His sexuality is not the issue. The issue
I'm not saying that.
Is why this little boy is lying. Like, he's 23.
I don't think he's not lying.
Get a job.
Yo.
Get a job. Stop trying to defame
Elmo.
It's been 28 years. Like, I can't.
Yo, I want to ask you a question, though.
I can't.
But Christine.
It's because of Mitt. It's because money making Mitt lost. I'm telling you. Because
Christine,
he ain't say nothing before that.
Okay, but okay, fine.
It's a race thing. I'm calling race.
Okay, but
this little boy lying. I want a lie detector test.
So Elmo gay?
I'm standing behind Kevin Clash because his last name is Clash. You know what? I'm done. I can't. I can't.
I mean, and then look at him smiling. Look where he's smiling too.
I can't.
Poor Elmo.
He's gay. No, look at the guy his chin.
And now when I see Elmo with that voice,
what? It's gonna change the way that you feel?
Damn sure did.
Really? You still
Elmo gay now.
There's no kids in your household. There's no babies in your household.
You trying to take my childhood away from me like they did Michael Jackson?
There was no Elmo in your childhood. Oh, so there was no Elmo in your childhood. So now
you trying to take my...
So now you Elmo's greatest fan.
Yes, I liked Elmo.
You need to stop. You need to stop with that.
Yo, how you gonna do it? Look, I got my shirt on like Elmo.
Conrad Murray is gonna be released early.
We knew that already. He killed Michael Jackson and let him out.
Let that man out.
Why?
Let that man out.
You don't think he should be stuck in jail?
And y'all need to give him back his license. Let that man out.
I don't think he should get his license, though.
Let that man out.
I disagree with you.
Give him back his license and let him keep drugging up those drug addicts in Hollywood, and maybe they'll learn a lesson.
That's not nice. That's not nice.
Seriously. Michael Jackson was on... I mean, you were on medication. You were requesting this man to give you medication that is only dispensed in a hospital.
So what's wrong with that?
You had to seek this man out in order to get this medication.
Yeah, that's true.
He wasn't running door to door selling this. You understand what I'm saying? So when you and then what killed you was your own lethal dose.
Nah, no, it wasn't, because the man was on his cell phone while Michael Jackson was on that machine.
That was your own lethal dose killed you. So it's not even like the dose he gave you killed you. You wanted more.
What he should do is put it on what he should do is put it on Jermaine Jackson.
Who am I even talking to? Because Michael Jackson is dead.
Yeah,
so
but you know what the real deal is? I think Jermaine did it.
Jermaine
Jackson.
Jermaine Jackson.
Yeah, I think he did it. I think he killed Michael.
So
you know Michael Jackson ain't no hair when he
Listen, I don't care about that. Let Conrad Murray out. Listen. Let him enjoy that nice young hot wife he got, and keep it moving, girlfriend, I should say, and keep it moving.
So you condone that he killed Michael Jackson, the King of Pop?
I don't feel like he should have been arrested for killing Michael Jackson.
He was on his cell phone while the man was in there squeezing out. He had a
Michael Jackson gave himself, he practically committed suicide.
So you think he turned up the thing?
And then they said that Michael Jackson, when he was doing his, I know, I'm busting loose. They said that Michael Jackson, when he was doing his whole tour, that he was in a lot of pain.
Why?
During his tour. And he was taking medication. He was a hot mess.
What was he in pain for?
They were going to cancel the world. You know, this is the world. What is it?
Who's it? This is it?
Yeah. They was going to cancel it because he was a mess. They could barely get him to perform. He was a hot mess.
So what was wrong with him?
What do you think was wrong with him? His ass was old, trying to do damn spins and turns and flips, and nigga thought he was Justin Bieber.
Yo, so you say he should have stuck to Thriller?
He should have sat his ass down and did some love songs.
But he said this was it.
No, he should have did some love songs. You were already going down as the king of pop. You could have sat your... Now you're the king. You could have been the king of grandpa.
Yeah, listen, he said this is it, and this was supposed to be...
You could have been the grandfather of pop.
He didn't realize that was going to be that.
And now y'all want to go after Conrad Murray? Talk about foul play?
Yeah, it was. I still go. He was on his cell phone ordering. He was ordering.
Okay, if it's foul play with Conrad Murray,
he was ordering Papa John while he was dying in that room.
Why was Michael Jackson's mother, Catherine, swift away, and it was a big drama at the ranch? We don't know who killed Michael Jackson.
So you think the mother did it?
We don't know who killed Michael Jackson.
I believe she did. She went living up in there.
It could have been the daughter, because little Paris done went off since her father died. It could have been anybody.
I still think
that gave the lethal dose. Come on, I don't believe it.
It's either Jermaine or LaToya.
It could have been anybody.
I think it was LaToya.
I don't think it was LaToya, because LaToya is talking about she wants a deeper investigation.
You know who it was?
Probably was Janet.
No, it was Bubbles.
I'm done with you.
Bubbles said, you want to be in a sanitarium, bitch?
Okay, so we have a question that we want to put out there in the public, okay? A North Carolina mother, Odessa Clay, gives her 11-year-old daughter a tattoo. She says she didn't know that it was illegal to tattoo her 11-year-old.
Oh, she white trash anyway. I don't care about that.
Do you think she should go to jail?
Yeah, she should.
Or does she have the right?
Yeah, she should.
To tattoo the kid she birthed?
No, because if it was a black person...
tistalklounge@gmail.com. Hit us up on Facebook.
Excuse me. If it was us, our asses would be in jail. ACS, we'd be all to school would have called and everything. We'd have been all up in ACS.
So you're saying that white people get away with all kind of craziness when they call their children?
That Helly thing, mother killed her daughter and buried her daughter.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. But Odessa.
Her name Odessa?
Seriously?
Her name Odessa?
Seriously, Odessa?
She had a black girl name, huh?
Seriously? You didn't think
that
it was illegal. Regardless if it's illegal, how about it was painful? You gave an 11-year-old
what's the tattoo look like? What was it? What's the tattoo?
We can't show it. We can't show it for reasons.
Legal reasons?
Yeah. But 11-year-old, like, what was you smoking? What the hell was you on?
Well.
And then you gave it? Are you a tattoo artist? Like, I mean, you wasn't worried about giving your child hepatitis? Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
But you beefing because she gave it herself?
She gave her daughter, an 11-year-old daughter, a tattoo.
I'm with that. No, I'm with it.
You know what? You know what? I'm done with you.
Yeah. So, what's the beef, though?
I'm so done. My beef, I want to know what Facebook thinks. I want to know what Twitter thinks. I want to know, even Instagram. Maybe there's some parents out there who tatted up their kids. Instagram us pics.
Instagram, send us the picture.
Instagram us pics, and we'll put it up here.
She ain't the first person that got a tattoo. I'm sure there's not.
That's what I'm saying. There has to be. I mean, there has to be some parents running around, you know, doing what they got to do. I mean, that's in. Are we rapping?
So what's with the lovers? What's with the lovers?
What lovers?
50 Cent and Mayweather. So what happened with Mayweather and 50 Cent?
They broke up? You just had to bring that up.
They broke up?
I was trying to skip over that.
So it's no more Look, ooh, I like that right there. That's hot to death right there, yo.
You know what?
That is hot to death right there.
You know what?
The breakup. They need to make a movie about it, too.
I'm mad at y'all for that.
Why?
Because rumor has it that, you know,
they was pluking each other in the booty?
Mayweather, this is the story. Mayweather owes 50 Cent $10,000.
Mayweather owes money?
They did a bet, and Mayweather didn't pay up. So, 50 Cent went and, you know, got a boxing.
Did they look cute together? I think that is like...
You know, he went and, you know, sold his Money Team sweatshirt for $7.99.
Look at them again.
And he threw in a snapback hat for $3.99. He's no longer down with the Money Team. However, it's over Mrs. Jackson.
Now, what does that mean?
Mrs. Jackson is a little hoochie that's camped up in Mayweather's house calling herself his fiance.
So who's Miss Jackson? Is that 50 Cent's girl?
Her last name is Jackson.
Oh.
And she's engaged to Floyd Mayweather, and when he was in jail, she was boning Mr. Jackson, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. And I knew something was up because when he sent a Louis Vuitton case cake, right, and some jewelry or whatever, and when they showed pictures, 50 Cent was in the background like this. I'm like, wait a minute, your man's number's in jail. This is his fiance's birthday dinner, not even like a big party. It was like a very intimate dinner. Why are you there? Why are you there? Like, if my best friend has a husband and my best friend is away, I'm not doing anything with her husband. Not a damn thing. You can't invite me nowhere. You can't, okay? You can't even invite me to a party she's having when she get back. How about you tell her call me when she get back? So he was there. I knew something was up then. And then when they was on the red carpet of the film that they produced together, you know, Mrs. Jackson was hugged up with Mr. Jackson, and then Mayweather had to yank her like, yo, you're supposed to be next to me. Yeah, like, what's going on here? That was the beginning of the end. So now they beefing, and then so then 50 Cent puts out a tweet where he says something like, you know, I'm tired of fake arguing with you, you know, in public. This is a publicity stunt, you know, because, you know, no one was paying attention to you when you got out of jail, so Floyd made me come up with this whole fake beef thing. But everybody went away and said that it was a, you know what, I can't even tell the story.
They need to just get back together.
I don't think it's a publicity stunt. I think Mrs. Jackson, you know, trying to be with Mr. Jackson. We're about to wrap this because I don't think she had nothing to do with it. How you doing? Where's Wendy Williams when you need Thank you guys. Don't forget to hit us up on Facebook, TIS Talk Lounge. Don't forget to hit us up on Twitter, TIS Talk Lounge. Don't forget to hit us up on the Gmail, TIS Talk Lounge at Gmail. Don't forget to check us here every Friday night at 8:30 p.m. on BronxNet. And for those of you who don't live in the Bronx, check us out online at tistalklounge.com.
Have a nice night, y'all, because that Mayweather stuff is bullshit.